What really happened with Aion? To understand what went wrong and when, what led to current situation of the game, we need to go back in time. Aion is a tab-targeting MMORPG developed by NCSoft, released in Korea on November 25, 2008, with Western release in September of 2009. It's important to mention also that originally this game had subscription business model, which later have transitioned into free-to-play business model. Game is set in fantasy world called Atreia, where players can choose between two main factions, the Ilios and Asmodeans, who are in eternal conflict. Additionally, there is a third NPC race known as Balor, which you cannot play. On beginning of your gameplay, you'll be able to choose between huge number of beautiful classes to play, and you will also have at your disposal lots of weapons to use, depending on what class have you picked to play and your gameplay style. Aion as real MMORPG have lots of PvP and PvE features included. In PvP, you can participate in small-scale arenas like Arena of Discipline 1 vs 1, Co-op Arena 3 vs 3, or Chaos and Glory Arenas. 6 vs 6 PvP dungeons are also available during different kind of updates throughout the time, sometimes even 12 vs 12 PvP and 24 vs 24 PvP battle dungeons. One of the highlights of this game are massive large-scale sieges in different forts of Aion and flying combat in Abyss region. Regarding PvE, there is lots of content to play in amazing PvE party dungeons of this game. Also, I need to mention guild system, crafting, housing system, and mounts, which are also very important in Aion. Also, it's important to mention that Aion Classic, new remastered version of this old game, was released on Korean servers and later in North America and Europe, starting with early updates. Many players, including me, have returned to this game to play Aion Classic, maybe to get back that amazing feeling which we had playing this game a long time ago. But sadly, same thing happened which happened to original version of the game long time ago. So what happened to Aion Classic and Aion, you'll find out in today's video. Basically, it failed. Aion Classic failed, same as Aion, but why? Well, you'll find out in the next few minutes. Before we start, let me just say, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more videos in the future. First, let me tell you what is currently active in the world of Aion. I can show you here. Aion is still alive over there on servers in Korea. Actually, over there on servers in Korea, Aion Retail and Aion Classic version of the game are doing reasonably well. They are still alive. Definitely not a dead game. However, on North America servers, Aion Retail and Aion Classic, both versions of the game, are totally dead. Also, situation is not better on European servers covered by Gameforge. Yes, also Aion Live is also active and Aion Classic is active, but both of these versions of the game are dead. Future lies in Aion 2. I will talk about that in a minute, but first we need to return to check what did happen actually with Aion original version of the game. Why did it fail? First reason, obviously, pay to win. On the start of my journey in Aion, and that was a long time ago, about 12 years ago, actually, game was not hard pay to win. Don't get me wrong, it was pay to win, but really hard pay to win started about update 5.x. 5.x, 6.x updates, that was later after 6 or 7 years, maybe even 8 years of Aion released on European servers and on servers in Korea, game have become hard pay to win. However, that is only one reason why original version of the game have failed. Second reason is high complexity of the game. In early days, best days of Aion, update 1.x, 2.x, 3.x, and I would even dare to say 4.x. Game was amazing. Why? It was simplified, nothing too complicated, and like I said, still not hard pay to win. With latest new updates, 5.x, 6.x, 7.x, developers and publisher of this game, they have added much more new in-game features in the game, making this game very highly complex and additionally hard pay to win. So it's a combination of few reasons absolutely to this thing have contributed that number of players did decrease throughout time. Don't forget, Aion is very old game. Yes, good game, but old game. There are some examples of old games which are still doing reasonably well. However, that is not the case with Aion. It was huge decline of number of players throughout the years. What happened with Aion Classic? Well, with Aion Classic, there was a combination also of few reasons. Pay to win was there, absolutely. Complexity of the game, not that much. However, RMTing and bots were big issues in Aion Classic. Actually, even now on European servers, there is a still big issue with bots and RMTing. It is what it is. Sadly, Aion Classic went in same direction like original version of the game. I have to say, even that on the end, Aion Classic have also failed. I had my fun in Aion Classic European version of the game because I could play more than half year. I had big preparation for this release, and that nostalgic feeling, you know, from the past, well, it didn't return entirely. It never will. Nevertheless, yes, I did relive some of the memories from the past. So at least I was able to enjoy, as many other players, to relive a little bit of past in Aion Classic version of the game. Currently, game still didn't shut down. Aion Classic and Aion Live servers are still active in Europe, in North America, and in Korea. Nevertheless, future lies here. Aion 2. Population of players is in decline for all the regions and all the servers of Aion because everybody is already waiting for this. Aion 2 should be released during 2025. This is a new upcoming Unreal Engine 5 MMORPG developed for PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox and mobile devices. Yes, you heard right. Latest new information, nothing officially. I have seen in some articles from Korean websites, they are mentioning that Aion 2 not only it will be released on PC and mobile, but also on consoles, which sounds really interesting. Because when we are talking about tab targeting MMORPGs, regarding content of the game, huge diversity of amazing PvP and PvE content to play, from small scale to big scale, large scale, is amazing. Guild system, crafting, many other interesting in-game features, mounts, beautiful graphic design, very good targeting system. I need to mention that because sadly, new game from NCSoft, Throne and Liberty, have worse targeting system than original Aion. You wouldn't believe that, but original version of the Aion, even Aion now, have better targeting system than new MMORPG from NCSoft, Throne and Liberty. How is that possible? Well, I don't know, but it is what it is, right? So, just to let you know for today, what it led to demise of this beautiful MMORPG. It's a combination of few reasons. Pay to win, complexity of the game, that was for the start over there for original version of the game, and decline in number of players. Later for Aion Classic version of the game, it was additionally pay to win, absolutely, and RMTing and bots swarming the game, but now we are looking into direction of this. This is the future for all Aion players, for veteran players, for me. Aion 2 will be released during 2025. For today, I wanted to talk with you about the reasons why this beautiful MMORPG have failed in the past, and let's hope that this will not happen also the same thing with Aion 2 in the future. Thank you for watching the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch, and see you soon with another video.